morning, it's day 161 of 365 and myself and Miss Bev Mason are going out for a drive. We're not really quite sure where, but we've got our photographic gear down there, so we're going to find somebody to take photos with and have fun for the day. Let me out of Opal. Yeah. First stop is petrol, as always. Bev's used so much lately going up and down to York with the weddings that she's had to take photos of. I've been thinking about shaving my moustache off, seriously, this time. We're going around Europe in about 4 weeks, and I thought might shave it off then and then let it grow back towards October time when university starts again. But I don't want to lose my identity because a lot of people recognise me because of it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm also scared that if I shave it off, I'm going to have a John Major top lip, which would look really weird because it looks normal otherwise. Uh-oh! Bev bought me a Red Bull. That means I'm going to get a bit hectic. We're heading to a town somewhere north up the M50. It's still in Wales, but something we've seen when we drive home up north. Beverly is eating the chocolate. Beverly is eating the chocolate. We just took this turning and we drove down this little one-track road and we ended up somewhere really bizarre. I think the last town we saw was Monmouthshire, or Monmouth, and I'm not really sure where we are now. But have a look at that. So picturesque around here. I'm sure there's a river down here or something. This sign here says we're at somewhere called Simmons Yacht West. Where the hell are we? Down some public footpath in amongst the undergrowth. Uh-oh. That way, it's bigger. Ah, look at that. There's swans. Nice rapids. Ooh. We often find ourselves in bizarre little places in Wales, but this is really weird. It's like backwards country, and we couldn't find a bridge across the river down at the bottom, so we're going to go find somewhere else now. Right, I kid you not, I'm scared to get out of the car. We're at some sort of ghost town amusement park. It's really odd. It's quite desolate here with a few things turned on, but nothing actually going and no crowd here. There's the Dodgems. There's a Golden Stardust Casino over there. There's fairground rides around there as well. No one's here though. We're getting out of here while we've still got our souls. We're just going into a town called Ross On Wye. That river that we were at just earlier is called the River Wye. Around midday, if you're a man, you get that little tired spell where you go, ooh. Well, it's 2 o'clock and it's just happened to me, so it went all over my eye. I'm going to drink some Red Bull, perk up a bit, then have a little walk around Ross On Wye and see what it's all about. Woo! There we go, I've got a bit more energy now to walk up the hill, sugar induced. And slightly off topic, I watched a film the other night which Bev watched last night, and she agrees that I should tell you all to watch it. It's a spooky horror indie B-movie thing. It's called the Poughkeepsie Tapes. I think it's spelled Poughkeepsie. Tapes. There's quite a lot of scary bits in it. Oh. I think we had better look in the tourist information. So here's a map. There's the River Severn, so that's England. There's Wales. There's Chepstow, where Bev gets her teeth done. Newport will be down this way somewhere. And we're all the way up here on the River Wye, on Ross On Wye. There's more stuff about other places in here than this place. Oh, it's got some lovely old shops. We're in this really old collectible bookshop. We've seen these really good photography books. Got the history of photography from the earliest daguerreotype up to much more recent stuff. There you go. Thank you. That cost us £10. Gemma, you can read it after me and Bev have finished with it. All the shops down here look like Independence. And I should also say they seem pretty cheap too. Traditional Chinese medicine shop. A proper sweet shop. Look at that. John Curl, the man of Ross. That's where we are, Ross On Wye, remember? I love this town, it's really nice. It reminds me a lot of Garstang, where I come from, or where I moved from actually. I'm going to be an absolute gentleman now and treat Beverly to some fish and chips. Or just chips in my case. Why is it that cholesterol tastes so goddamn good? Yum. Oh, too much want. We've just found ourselves in an antique shop. God help us if we see something we like in here. Wow. I'm going to look like that one day. I'm not far off it now, to be honest. I really recommend you come down here and check out Ross On Wye. It's a lovely looking place. Ross On Wye's got a big building in the centre of town called the Heritage Centre. So we're going to check it out because it'd be rude not to. Oh, I'd like to meet her, Dorothy Gish, the country flapper. So that must be where we are. And that's the whole of Ross On Wye.
Bum, bum, bum.
We were just about to walk back down to the car because we thought we'd exhausted all our time in this city, a little town, and then I saw this sign. And I got slightly intrigued. Oh wow, we just found a little historic part of the place with the church steeple at. So there's a very pretty church at the top of the hill here, because Ross On Wye is sort of on a hill, and there's this monument. Let me read you what this says. This cross was erected as a memorial to 315 people who died in Ross during the plague of 1637, buried nearby. We're inside the church. It's deceiving how big it is inside here. I'm not sure why, but every time I come into a church I want to be quiet. I think that's because my voice echoes so much when I'm inside one. But, you know, it's a bit odd because I can imagine 300-400 years ago when people were in there all the time, it was a loud, hustling, bustling place. And so why would you be quiet in a church? I don't think it's showing respect or anything, or non-respect. Look at the state of them organ pipes up there. Huge. Oh, I see a piano. Oh. Oh. Bev's just going to take a quick picture for a daily photo and then we'll go, I think. We just saw a sign as we were walking out of the church that said this place costs £2,000 a week to run. I know it's big and all that, but what do they pay? Who do they pay? That's one thing about the iPhone. It doesn't really exaggerate the view that we've got here, which is utterly stunning. We're up high and we can see across the mountains. Not mountains, hills in the distance and stuff. See for miles and miles around. Shall we head home now?